What's up, y'all? As you can see, I'm still out here at the range having some fun doing some testing out here, and it's all about the jelly today. I've done one jelly test already on the 30 Super Carry, so we're back to back, some 30 Super Carry again. This time we're going up against the 380. The 30 Super Carry and the 9 was pretty good results on both of those, so y'all, I'll leave some links if you hadn't seen that. You might want to check that out first. But like I say, this time we're putting it up against the 380. I expect it to walk all over the 380, to be honest with you, just to be straight up honest. It's just a better performing round than the 380 from what I've seen so far. But let me show y'all what we're working with. Got our jelly contraption with the Chrono 2 blocks of gel. Like I say, the only tracks in here so far are from the 30 Super Carry versus the 9mm with this same exact ammo. So y'all might want to go check that out first. But this time, like I say, it's the 30 Super Carry versus the 380. Now, we're using the same ammo that we did in that last 30 Super Carry versus 9. The Remington HTP. We got the 30 Super Carry 100 grain jacketed hollow points, and the same exact ammo for the 380. Remington HTP 88 grain jacketed hollow points. So very similar setup and everything here. As far as the tools, we're using the same tool. We're using the M&P Shield EZ 30 Super Carry 3.5-inch barrel, and for our 380 we're using the M&P Shield EZ. It's the only difference is it's the Performance Center model. Got a little different trigger, a little different accents on it, just mainly quality of life stuff as far as the optics and things like that. Now, it does have just a tiny bit of a port on the end of that barrel, but it's a 380. That's not going to affect this test whatsoever, to be honest with you. This one should be pretty interesting because a lot of people out there for some reason want to talk about 380 folks moving up to a 30 Super Carry, which in my opinion, that's silly to even think something like that. They're not even in the same ballpark at all from what I'm seeing so far. But let me get everything set up here and we'll get started. All right, y'all, let's get some speeds on these things. I'm gonna start out with the 380. To be honest with you, as far as the 30 Super Carry, I'm gonna roll in footage from the last 9mm test with the 30 Super Carry because I literally just finished 15 minutes ago. The conditions are exactly the same out here. There will be no difference in that, and there's no sense in me sitting out here repeating what I literally just did. Y'all will get to see all the footage and everything, but I'm just gonna roll it in and put it together with this 380. Same with the gel, but you'll get to see everything, like I say. So let's go ahead and do 3 rounds of this 380 and see what we're working with out of this. 952, 934, and 940. So pretty decent consistency. Let's check out the average on that. All right, so the 3-round average on the 380 is 942 feet per second. So let me reset all this and I'll roll in that 30 Super Carry footage. All right, y'all, here we go. The same Remington HTP ammo, except this time it's the 30 Super Carry in 100 grain. I'm gonna do a 3-round average on this one also. Let's see what it gives us, y'all. 1192. 1195 and 1189. So pretty decent speeds, very good consistency on that. Let's check that average. All right, so the 3-round average on the 30 Super Carry was 1192 feet per second. And if you remember on that 380, it was 942, so you're talking about 250 feet per second more out of that 30 Super Carry. Like I said at the beginning of this, it's just not, it's a whole different ball game. I'm not sure why anybody would even think about comparing this 30 Super Carry with that 380. But anyway, let's get everything reset and y'all know what time it is. All right, y'all, it's why would anybody compare these jelly time? So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna roll in the footage of the 30 Super Carry so it don't look too strange having the shots already down there for the 30 Super Carry. So what you'll see is I'll take 2 shots on that and then we'll go from there with the 380. Here we go. I'm gonna do another shot of this 30 Super Carry just to make sure there was no interference in it. So let's see if I can move it over to the right a little bit, up higher. That was perfect. That's where I wanted to put it the first time. Let's go down there and check those out and see what we got. All right, as y'all saw, very good consistent performance out of that 30 Super Carry. So let's check out this 380 and see what it can do. I'm gonna try to go to the right and on the bottom over there, see if I can get in that empty space right there. Here we go. All right, I think that was perfect as long as it didn't go out the bottom. Let's go down there and check out what we got. All right, that right there was absolutely pathetic performance out of that 88 grain HTP 380. No expansion at all. I'll show y'all here in just a second. It went into the second block. Looks just like a FMJ, to be honest with you. So just awful, awful. But I'm gonna take one more shot to verify that, because if I don't, y'all will give me a fit. So I'm gonna try to go a little bit above that one. See what we get. All right, that looks pretty good. Let's go down there and check it out and see what we got. All right, y'all, let's take a look at what we got. There ain't much to see with these 380s. The bottom two lines are the 380s, as y'all saw. Basically just straight pencil lines going through, and they ended up down here in the second block, and I'm gonna pull them here and show y'all, but not any sort of expansion, not even try to expand. So as far as these 380 HTP rounds, they're absolutely horrible. That's a 3.5 inch barrel. What are you gonna run those out of to get more speed as far as a 380? That's just terrible performance out of these Remington HTPs in 380. Now, as y'all saw, the one on the top up there was a super carry, and then the third one down is a super carry. That middle one's a 9mm from the previous test, but those did absolutely fantastic, like we talked about in the 9mm video. Very nice wound channel, excellent penetration, and they got excellent expansion, which we'll roll in here in a second, show y'all again. But as far as these 380s, absolutely pitiful. But let me measure the penetration on them right quick. All right, so for the 30 super carries, just like last video, we talked about 18.5 inches of penetration on both of those shots there. These 380s, one of them is out here at 21.25 inches. The other one is right at 20.25 inches. So just ridiculous. No expansion whatsoever. They look just like Full Metal Jackets. All right, y'all, check out what we got here. So here's the 380s. I mean, nothing, no kind of expansion, no attempt at expansion, none whatsoever. Not even, I mean, they didn't even think about it. No expansion at all on these things. Just absolutely pitiful. Now the 30 super carries, as y'all saw in the last video, very nice expansion. Really uniform expansion on them, very nice penetration, nice wound channel, just some really good performance out of these for sure. So there's really not much data to get on these 380s, but we'll see just in case, see what the weight is. So they started at 88, that one's 87.6. This one is 88.4. So yeah, I mean, obviously there was nothing lost because they didn't expand at all. Now for the 30 super carry, I don't see anything in the gel, but we started out at 100.6 on that, and then this one here 99.9. so no loss on those. Probably some variances in manufacturing, but it looks like no loss on any of our projectiles. As far as the size, I mean, like again, no expansion, so it should be a no-brainer here. But let's see what we got. Basically right at 9mm. So yeah, I mean, obviously no expansion. Now for the 30 super carry, we got 11.4, 11.55, and 11.9. So yeah, a no-brainer on this. Now granted, there are way better 380 rounds than this, but even the better 380 rounds, there's just really no sense in comparing this 380 with this 30 super carry. I mean, this 30 super carry just walks the dog with a 380. There's no question at all. Now, of course, then you may as well just jump to a 9, because you're getting the same recoil as a 9, the same size tool as a 9. So it's really, to me, I'm not even sure why people compare or talk about moving from a 380 and a 30 super carry being another option, because it's absolutely not if you're looking for a 380. All right, y'all, so much for that. The 30 super carry versus the 380 using these Remington HTPs. The first thing I can say again is these Remington HTPs in 380, these 88 grains, are absolutely terrible hollow points. Absolutely terrible. They're nothing more than an FMJ. I mean, y'all saw it, 2 rounds, it's verified. These things are terrible. And for the money especially, these things on the low end are like $24 a box. So do not waste your money on these, whatever you do. Now, like I say, I've seen far better performance out of some 380s that I've tested, but I still can't, off the top of my head, I can't recall one that I think would beat this 30 Super Carry, to be honest with you. In my opinion, I don't know, again, I don't know why people even compare a 380 with this 30 Super Carry. It's not even in the same ballpark. It's just like comparing a 9mm with a 380. A 380, don't get me wrong, I'm not totally dogging a 380 as totally useless, but it is what it is. I mean, you know the limitations of a 380, and it's just not right. It's not at the level of a 9mm or this 30 Super Carry. It's just not. Now, that being said, I do have some more rounds on the way in 380 that I also have in 30 Super Carry coming that I'm going to do some more testing on, because like I say, this was a poor example. Absolutely poor example. Some of the other stuff I've got on the way, I think is going to be much more of a competition for it. Now, I still don't think it's going to beat it by any means, but I think it's going to put on definitely a better performance than what we saw here today. But y'all let me know y'all's thoughts on the 30 Super Carry versus a 380 in general. I mean, if you're a 380 kind of person who carries a 380, would you even consider moving up to a 30 Super Carry, which is basically the same thing as a 9mm? I can't wrap my head around why somebody who wants a 380 would move up to this. But y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all's thoughts are. But if y'all did enjoy the video, as always, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification icon so you can get notified when I upload these new videos. Make sure you check my Amazon affiliate storefront link down in the description. If you shop through Amazon anyway, hit that link up first. Takes you right through Amazon like normal from there, and anything you buy anywhere on the site after that, I get a kickback from towards the channel, so I really appreciate that. Again, a shout out to the actual GS Extremes I'm using out here. Love these things, absolutely love them. They'll, like I said again, there'll be a review coming soon, kind of a rundown of all the features, just a more comprehensive review of them. But I'll leave affiliate links down in the description if you're interested in them checking them out already. Those links give you some pretty big discounts versus going straight to their site. Appreciate all my Range Gang members who hit that join button, and every single one of y'all who watch my channel, who thumbs up, who subscribe to the channel, and leave me comments down below. Let me know what y'all think about 30 Super Carry versus 380. Got plenty more stuff planned for out here today, so y'all make sure y'all stay on the lookout for that. In the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you soon.